How you doing, Ashfat? This is a video on how to get the documents that I need. It's called research documents. So what I'm going to do is I need you to do a few things. First, I'm going to give you the address, and I'm going to give you the address, and then the first thing you need to do is to go to public record, go to MLS, and search address. Make sure only active and pending is clicked on. And do what you did last time. Sometimes don't put in the whole don't put in all the information because some of them won't come up. So you've been doing the correct thing so far. Just make sure you put in the street number, the same on both. If it has a direction like north south, and put in like the first four letters in. Click next. Make sure active and pending is popped up. Clicked on next, and one result comes. So if one result comes, more than likely it's a good thing. So you want to click view results, and it doesn't really matter what's shown, but I normally show it to you this way. So if this is the correct address that I gave you, now what I want you to do is email that to me. Put in 2 and the subject would say these are the property details. And put in the address. Okay? That's all you got to do. This is the first step, putting in the property details. And all you want to do is just put in my address and that, and click send. It was sent. Next, what I need you to do is you're gonna need to see this information. So what you need to do is after that go to member one line, refresh report, click on it. Okay, now it has all the information up on another tab. Because when you click off, when you do another search, you have this information available. So now, the next thing is now you have to go to your email, go to the email, and see. Most likely it would be okay. It would either be, it says Jason Arnold, but you will be using mine, so it will say property details, basically the email that you just sent. You want to look in promotions because that's where it's going to pop up. So what you want to do is copy this link, the whole thing, and paste it in property details. If it has anything extra, you could delete that. Okay? Next, you're going to get the comps, and there's two ways to do this. First way is to go to public record. This is the P right here. Well, let me show you. The way you'll see it is this. You go click on the P, and when you point to it, it's going to say public record. Go to public records. You go to public records. Now it's as simple as doing this. Click comparable comps. You want to click on settle date and go back 18 months. You know what? Just go back 24 months. Make property sorted by distance. Put sales price. and maximum from the subject property, 0.6. That's all you're going to change. And then you hit search. Sorry, no error matching. So if that doesn't work, you're going to go back to the MLS. You're going to click on MLS. Go to listings. And add in the address. I'm sorry. Add in the complete address for 0.6. And remember, I told you to keep that open. You want to make sure you put, the necessary information. I'm looking for all active, settled, and pending comps. So, I'm sorry, just pending and settled comps. Price, I'm going to tell you, normally start at like $100,000, but I'm going to tell you when you're searching, start what range to search for the comps at. Okay, so I'm going to start at 100 for this one and up to 400,000. MLS area, you want to find at the MLS area. MLS area is Pemberton Township. You can just copy and paste. Neighborhood, subdivision, there's none, so you could leave that blank. But if there is, you want to make sure you put it in here. Okay? Now you want to go all the way to settle date and go do 24 months. Now, this has 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. I'll leave that open. Yeah, don't put no more than, if it's 5 or 4 bedrooms, the highest maximum bedrooms you put is 4. So don't go above 4. Put 4. And if it has more than 2 baths, just stick to 2. Just stick to 2. But if there is, say this is a 5 and a 3. Say this was a 3 right here. This means the bedrooms. The first number here means the full bathrooms. The second number here means partial bathrooms, but don't worry about the partial. If it's 3 and 1, so you want to put a 3. You want to put 3 and 1. So you just want to repeat the same number. Okay? But if it's more than that, like I said, since you stop at 4, say 4 to 5. There's 2. The max bed, since you want to do is 2, so you put 2, and then you put the real amount of bathrooms they have is 3. Okay? When you go down here, is this single type is single detached. That's what I clicked on, single detached. The style is Tudor. Design 2-story. Okay, and that's it. That's it. Click on next. Nothing. And sometimes what you want to do is, if that happens, you want to start eliminating things. Take off tutor. 3. Now that you can view the results, you see these are 3 things here. You're going to see it this way. Okay, this is a 4 and 2. So for 175, 4 and 3, 200, a 4 and 3. So for 269. Okay, so what you want to do is email it. Email it, same address to and you want to say comps for and that's it. You want to start uncheck all of these and hit send. So now you got the comps, okay? If you couldn't do it the first way, this is the way to do it. Now you go back. See, the email came in. Go back to promotions and say comps. Now you want to copy this information. Sometimes you might have to copy that part just so you can select the link, but copy that information and put it under comps. Don't leave too much space, try to eliminate some space away from it. And delete this. You don't need it. Okay, now you got the comps. Okay, now that you got the comps, okay? Now that you sent the email, you got the comps up, what you want to do is you want to send the email to each one of the realtors. Vasquez, this, that. So you want to send an email to each one of the realtors. So, for example, Kenneth Flaherty, right? Email. And I'm going to give you the message to use. You can put this away for now. Pull up a new email address. And you're going to have an email called value needed. And you're going to call it value needed for the address we're interested in. Which is 530 Browns Mills, New Jersey. Okay? And what you do is, all you do is say, one second. Yeah, all you do is you give the person's name and say hi. You say hi, Kenneth, like you do the other emails. Hi, Kenneth. And then I'll give you the information to put in this. I see recently sold a home and then all you do is you copy and paste and you send them the email. So I'm gonna send them this email. Hi Kenneth, I see that you recently sold a home in this area. What do you think this property can sell for when completely renovated? I know that you're familiar with this area. Let me delete that part. Below is a link to one of our video renovation sites. I don't need your just need your opinion. So that's all you do. You don't send anything else. You just hit send. Right? So what you want to do is reach out to every one of these realtors. You want to reach out to every one of these realtors. And if it's the same person, don't worry, don't even bother. It's the same person. So you can skip that if it's the same name, because sometimes that's what happens. So I want you to reach out to these realtors and then to send that email that I just sent out. Hi Kenneth. And all you're doing, you're copy and pasting. Value needed for the address. And then you paste his name and then the rest of the info. Also, what I didn't do is you want to CC, whenever you send this, you want to CC me and Jason. You want to CC Jason and I on the email, and I'll give you already have our email addresses. So now that is done, now that you have the comps, okay, I'm going to send you this. It's called the Repair and Offer Calculator. And with this, what I need you to do is to fill out this. So what you're going to do is you're going to also use what you're going to do is you're going to use this info to fill out this info along with the along with this. But you're going to use two forms to fill out what I sent you. So what you want to do first is you want to enter the correct information in. Enter the address, today's date, don't worry about product description. After repair value, you're going to go to this, and where it says home value is 230, then you want to put that here, 230, 230,000. As is MLS value, you want to go back to here, and whatever is listed here, that's what you put. $95,000. Don't worry about wholesale investor value. Yeah, don't worry about home investor value. It automatically calculates itself when you input the rest of the numbers. So you want to go to estimated rehab. Now you go to estimated rehab will be grand total right here. So it'll be 74175. Okay. And the purchase price is going to be right here. Offer price 75,325. Okay. Estimated hold time is 5 months. Let's put a 5 there. total square footage. You want to go here. Sometimes it says it. If it doesn't say it, then put NA. Or put, as a matter of fact, put none. But if it does say it, put in the correct number. You don't want to worry about anything else here. Estimated property taxes. Look at assessment, look at taxes / year. It's 4445. Okay, so that's how much the estimated property taxes is. Alright, and once you do that, you just make sure you save it as save it as the correct address. Second. So I'll save it as the correct address. Alright. Now you save that. Now you go back to this email, and this title is going to be called Research Property Research for address of the property and you don't got to put nothing else. This is going to me. You don't CC anybody else. Just send it right to me. Now you want to attach that document onto this email. So you want to attach the same document that you just saved. Okay? You want to attach that to this email. Okay? So everything looks good to me. Close that out. Now, even though I sent this to you, I just want you to send it again. Send this to me again, and I'm going to save it with the right name. Now I'm going to go back here and attach it. Repair and offer calculator. So just send it again. So now a complete email. I'm gonna run through the whole process again. You're gonna email me at elafrance@hmps.net only, no CC. Property research, and then the address that I gave you that you did research for. Property details. That's when you went and you got the information just for that, and you copied and pasted it. The comps. It is for the pending and settled properties that you emailed. Pending and settled properties that you already emailed. Comps. It's for these properties. Okay? And that's the comp. So you copied and pasted that. Don't worry about this. So after you got the comps, you went and you sent the emails out to all the realtors that says value needed, and then the property address name. Send it to all the emails. Make sure you put their name, but you do want to CC me, and you want to CC my partner Jason Arnold. Jason J Arnold at hnps.net. Same way that you send the offer emails. And you just copy and paste this and send this to each one of the realtors. And then you go back. Then you go open the email that I sent you, and you use it to create. Then you get this email that I sent you, the repair and offer calculator. You use the numbers here, and you use the numbers from this that you opened up in order to fill out this form correctly how I showed you. Now, once you have that, make sure it's not complete unless you have property details, the comps, and these two things attached. If something's missing, make sure you say in the email, I cannot find the comps, I could not find the property details, but you should be able to find everything, okay, if you do everything correctly. And all you do after that, just hit send. And that's it.